Hello, Mavericks. I am back with a new chapter of Standard 10th, The Proposal by Anton Chekhov. Well, Antony Chekhov was a great playwright and story writer. He was born on 29 January 1860 in a village in southern Russia. Chekhov was an established physician. He is considered to be among the greatest writers of short stories in the world. Chekhov once said, "Medicine is my lawful wife, and literature is my mistress." About the story. It is a one-act play that begins with a young man Lomov presenting a marriage proposal to his neighbor's daughter. But before he could actually convey it to her, they enter into an argument about oxen meadows. In the midst of the quarrel, the proposal gets forgotten until Lomov falls off due to his palpitation, and Chubukov instantly puts her daughter's hands in Lomov's. Summary of the story. When the play begins, we see that Lomov comes to meet Chubukov at his house. Chubukov, who is a farmer, welcomes him. He asks him why he is wearing formal clothes and whether he is going to attend a function. Lomov replies that he is not going anywhere. He has come only to meet him. Lomov appears excited and perturbed. He calms himself down and begins to tell him the purpose of his visit. He tells him that he came to him many times in the past also for his help, but he did not help him. Before telling the purpose of his visit, Lomov is excited once again. Chubukov thinks that perhaps he has come to ask for a loan. He makes up his mind not to help him in any way, as he has asked for loan many a times before as well. Lomov once again begins to tell Chubukov about the purpose of his visit, but he once again becomes excited. He talks about himself in exaggerated terms. Chubukov asks him not to beat about the bush and to talk about his purpose of coming. Lomov gathers courage and tells him that he has come to ask for his daughter Natalia's hand in marriage. And that was quite surprising for him. On hearing this, Chubukov becomes very happy. He goes in to call Natalia. But before this, Lomov asks him whether Natalia would give her permission for this. Chubukov replies that she will readily accept a match like him. Lomov is left alone in the room. His body is trembling with excitement of the future marriage life with Natalia. He thinks about his present life. He wants to settle the question of his marriage at once. He thinks that now he should not delay. He thinks about Natalia. She is a skilled housekeeper. She is educated and is not bad to look at even. At this age, he should not expect a better girl than her. Now he is 35 years old as well. Now he should lead a regulated life. He is suffering from serious ailments like palpitation, excitement, and insomnia. Because of these reasons, he should marry. Just then, Natalia comes in. Her father has not told her that Lomov has come to meet her. He only told her that a customer had come, and so Natalia was totally unaware about the coming things. Even then, she welcomes Lomov. Before Lomov can start speaking, she starts speaking. When she mentions his beautiful dress, he's again excited. Before he can talk about his marriage to her, he starts trembling. Natalia encourages him and he recovers. He says that he will tell her everything in brief. Even then, he cannot talk in a straightforward manner. I think he is quite excited. He beats about the bush. He tells her that for the last many decades their families have had good relations. Their estates are also adjoining. His oxen meadows touch their birchwoods. Natalia protests against this. She says that the oxen meadows belong to her. They lay their claims to it, and the argument continues. They start quarreling about the ownership of the oxen meadows. They start loudly. They shout loudly at each other. They do not calm down in any way. Chubukov comes in and finds them both quarreling. He is greatly surprised. But when he finds that they are quarreling about the ownership of the oxen meadows, he also becomes angry, as he also related to the property. Well, instead of calming down, he also starts quarreling. He claims to be the owner of the oxen meadows. He insults not only Lomov but also his family members. Lomov becomes more excited. He uses insulting words for Chubukov, Natalia, and their family members. Lomov's palpitation increases and he becomes very perturbed. He goes out of the room. Chubukov says how the foolish Lomov dared to bring a proposal for Natalia's marriage. When Natalia hears this, she is deeply shocked. She is almost unconscious. She starts weeping and asks her father to bring Lomov back. Chubukov feels very sad. He says that it is the highest and the biggest misfortune to be the father of a girl. He goes out to call Lomov. Lomov again enters the room. Natalia thinks that she will not annoy him this time. She tries to please him rather. She says that the meadows belong to him. She tries to change the topic so that he could propose to her. But he is still not all right. He is feeling disturbed. He does not come to the point. Lomov starts praising the qualities of his dog Guess, which he has purchased for 125 rubles. But Natalia says that her dog Squeezer, which she purchased for 85 rubles, is much greater than Lomov's dog Guess. Both of them praise the qualities of their dogs now. Now they start quarreling on this topic. They again start shouting at each other. In the meantime, Chubukov comes. Instead of putting an end to their quarrel, he also starts quarreling. So we find one after the other, the topic keeps on changing, but the proposal isn't there. In this dispute, Lomov's condition deteriorates and he falls on the chair, unconscious. Both the father and the daughter thinks that he has died. Natalia starts lamenting that her chance of getting married has gone. After some time, Lomov comes to his senses. Chubukov tells Lomov that Natalia is willing for marriage and so he should marry her. Natalia expresses her willingness as well. Chubukov does not want to lose even a moment and joins their hands. He asks them to kiss each other. But soon they start quarreling again. They start debating the qualities of their respective dogs. Chubukov tries to calm them down. With this, the play comes to an end. Quite surprising, isn't it? Now we have certain questions and answers that I would like to discuss with you. First question says, what does Chubukov at first suspect that Lomov has come for? Is he sincere when he later says, "And I have always loved you, my angel, and if you were my own son, find reasons for your answer for the play." Well, Chubukov suspects that Lomov has come to ask for money. He is not sincere when he says that he has loved him as his son, because we notice that Chubukov tries to be friendly and loving on the face while he is rude and selfish on the other end. We have few more questions that I would like to address. There are like 2 more questions that I have put in the video for you. I would expect you would go through them, and I think all the explanations and descriptions that have been provided in this particular video would be liked by you. Thank you very much for listening to the video and watching it. I hope all of you liked it. Please like it, share it, and subscribe it. There are many questions which can come from this story. The major question would be the character sketches. Character sketches of Natalia and Chubukov and Lomov. So please go for the character sketches, as they could be wonderful questions. They could be the questions which could come in the particular exams that you might face. Thank you very much for your patience, students. Have a nice